Hey, Husky Pups, it's me, Mrs. Schreiber. I'm back. Yesterday, Mrs. Bowser started teaching you about polygons, which are closed flat shapes. And you reviewed that those shapes have sides and angles. Sides are the lines, angles are where two lines meet. Sometimes you call them corners, but their real math term is angles. And you should have reviewed that three-sided shapes that have three angles are called triangles, yep. And four-sided shapes that have four sides and four angles are called quadrilaterals. Today, I'm going to teach you about the different types of quadrilaterals. So, not all quadrilaterals are the same, and some of them have some special names. Some of these you already probably know, like the square and the rectangle. We're going to talk about what makes a square, and a rectangle, but some of these might be new to you, like trapezoids or parallelograms or rhombuses. So there's this great video I found, and I would probably be showing if we were in school too for this, because it does a really good job of helping you understand the different types of quadrilaterals and how to tell what kind of a quadrilateral is. So I am going to share my screen with you, and I have a bar up here on mine I've got to get rid of so I can go up there and click what I want to click. So just bear with me for a second. All right. It keeps coming down over it. There we go. I got it. Just had to be patient.
Make a map.
So today we're going to watch a BrainPop Junior video on quadrilaterals. Here we go.
Hey, Moby. I'm practicing my comedy routine for the talent show. Want to hear some jokes? What did the rectangle say to the circle? I'll see you around. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Everyone loves jokes about shapes, am I right? What are quadrilaterals? A quadrilateral is a closed shape with four straight sides. Right, Moby. A square and a rectangle are both quadrilaterals. Both shapes have four sides. Remember, quadrilaterals always have straight sides. So these shapes aren't quadrilaterals. The sides of a quadrilateral can be straight up and down, straight across, or they can be slanted. What did the quadrilateral say to the empty room? Square is everybody. What is the difference between a square and a rectangle? A square has four sides, and each side is the same length. A rectangle has four sides too. The opposite sides are the same length. An angle is the place where two lines or sides meet. A shape can have different angles. One angle might be big and wide, and another might be narrow and small. The angles on a square and a rectangle are right angles.
So, boys and girls, I want to stop and I want to talk about this right angle that she's introducing to you in this video. Notice these right angles, the lines come right into each other and they make an L shape. Do you see that L shape in these angles? And when we mark right angles, we mark them with an L shape in the opposite direction that makes like a little square on the shape. So when you see a perfect capital L-shaped angle, that's called a right angle. Boys and girls, what is this kind of angle called? You're right. Funny. A right angle. Okay, we'll continue with the video now.
Why did the square miss class? Because she sprained her ankle. What is a parallelogram? When lines are parallel, they never cross. The distance between them is always the same, no matter where you measure.
In order for us to identify quadrilaterals, we need to understand this idea of parallel. So let's review, because this is important, just like the right angle was. Parallel lines never cross. Can you tell me what a parallel line is? Two lines that never cross. That's right. Okay, let's continue with the video.
This quadrilateral has one pair of parallel sides. If you extended those sides forever, they would never cross. But this quadrilateral does not have any parallel sides. You know, parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel sides. A rectangle and a square are both parallelograms. They each have two pairs of parallel sides. The parallel sides of a parallelogram are equal. Why did the parallelogram go jogging? So it could stay in shape. What is a rhombus? A rhombus is a quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel sides and four equal sides. Right, Moby. A square is also a rhombus. It has two pairs of parallel sides and four equal sides. A rhombus, square, and rectangle are all parallelograms. Did you hear about the quadrilateral that got lost? It took the wrong bus. What is a trapezoid? A trapezoid is a quadrilateral with one pair of parallel sides. A trapezoid can have a pair of equal sides or no equal sides. How do you catch a quadrilateral? You use a trapezoid. A square, rectangle, and rhombus are parallelograms and have two pairs of parallel sides. But a trapezoid only has one pair of parallel sides. You're right, Moby. All quadrilaterals have four sides, but they can look really different. Their sides and angles show how they're alike and different. What did one quadrilateral say to the other? What side are you on? You have a joke? Let's hear it. What do you call a shape that howls at the moon? A square wolf.
Okay, lots of different quadrilaterals, right? But the thing that they all have in common is that they have four sides and four angles. And what we call them depends on if they have parallel sides or if they have right angles, and if their parallel sides are the same. There are lots of quadrilaterals that you were not shown in that video, but you were shown the most common ones that we name. There are lots that we don't name. You can go get more practice with naming quadrilaterals and triangles and other multi-sided shapes on Freckle right now. Go to your From My Teacher and you should have an assignment waiting for you. Bye, boys and girls.